couple times. A few people have told me that. I think I lost confidence in that a few times, but getting it back.
Did you know he's the kind of guy that when he throws, he pulls his chin right back, and if you follow up with a multi-punch combo, you could catch him? Or was it just like, oh, fuck, he's right there, I'm going to go and attack it?
Honestly, kind of crazy. Like, I didn't realize till Eric told me after, but I hit him with a step over, and like we kind of been working at in camp, so just kind of crazy when something you've worked over and over in camp just happens. A lot of the times I leave the strategizing to Eric and Nate and whoever, Maki, all my coaches, even Julian now. But I leave it to them, and I just do what they tell me to do. And, God willing, it turns out good.
You said you lost confidence in the power that you clearly have. Why is that? And to get a win like this, I mean, what was it, 30 seconds? Pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Is it just 31. One of those... 31, excuse me.
No, I like 30, though. 30 is cool. It's 1 second
down,
better.
Always round down. But is this the sort of thing that you go, okay, I'm still in this. It's still great. I still got this. I can take this and move forward.
First thought was, I still got a job. Still got a job. Still got a job. No, I'm so happy. The confidence raises anytime you get a win. But I've learned that I'm trying not to get too high on it. I'm not going to let the wins get me too high, not let the losses get me too low. And just go back to the drawing board and continue to get better, because I think that's the main thing that happened in between this and the last fight. And I think it showed a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you.
You said that you had to deal with a lot of things during camp. Is it just kind of training camp things, injuries, and life, or?
No, I had this nasty neck injury. I still don't know what happened, but still to this day, I can't sleep properly. I'm sleeping sideways. My neck's just never comfortable. I didn't grapple the last 4 weeks of camp because just anything touching my neck would just inflame it. There was a point I could barely get out of bed. That's not an exaggeration. I would just be in bed, baby, I can't move, and just stiff and not really getting out of bed. Insane to go from that to this. It's so crazy.
So I imagine getting that win is just such a relief, dude.
Oh yeah, a relief. I still would like to get it looked at. I don't know what's going on.
So maybe a trip to the PI or like a doctor's in your future.
Yeah.
Second time at welterweight. Can you talk about that first cut? How bad was it, and was this time getting better? Is just cutting weight just fucking sucks, right?
It does. I wouldn't even say it sucks. I would say it's uncomfortable. I actually look forward to cutting weight. I see the people I'm surrounded with that cut weight, and I'm like, I kind of do it better than you. I have a little weird pride in that, that I cut weight pretty good. But also, I was so little at 85 that it's not a crazy cut for me to 170. A lot of the times when I was fighting at 185 fight day, I was still 185, and that's what I weighed in today. I had all my clothes on when I weighed in. I think I officially weighed in at 190 stepping on the scale, but in just my underwear, I was 185, So I'm the same exact as I was at middleweight.
Gotcha. Can you talk about there was a rough stretch there, and I know how much it bummed you out. So being on this win streak again, I guess what's the mind the mindset?
Continuing to get better, continuing to make money, just grow. I think we got a good group of guys at Extreme. I'm really happy in the training we have, and I don't know, the camaraderie in the whole gym is at an all-time high, I believe. I don't know. That's just the way I feel with it. And I feel like everybody's growing. We got young killers coming up. A few guys fighting tomorrow. Shimon and Reese, they're killers. I got Curtis and Caesar fighting. I'm so happy for all these guys. They pushed us through camp with training partners, good words of encouragement, all that good stuff. And just excited for all of them.
Do you like sharing a card with your teammates?
I do. I love it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because, I don't know. One time I did it with, I think it was Sean and Dan, and I was the only one that lost. I was like, this sucks. So being on this end, it's so much better.
When you said the baby's due in June, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, are you gonna try and squeeze one in? Like, is that what you're feeling like today, or are you still you want to get your neck checked out and see what's up with that before making any decisions?
Yeah, hard to say. I mean, a high like this, you want to jump back in right away. But I think my wife, over anything, deserves a week of just me and her spending time together, maybe a little getaway. I spent so much time away for her in camp while she had to be pregnant, like alone, like a terrible father. Just being a terrible father away from her, like 8 to 9 hours a day. But yeah, I'm ready to devote time back to her.
And finally, for me, dad life. Are you scared, excited? Like, when you got the news that you're gonna be a dad? What was the first reaction?
No, I was so excited. And every appointment, every ultrasound, every whatever that happens that we go through, it's just like kind of opens up my eyes a little more. Like, whoa, it is real. Whoa, whoa. Like, I don't know. Every news I get about the baby is just so much better and so much brightening. And honestly, it kind of made the fight a little less stressful. Like, the magnitude of the fight wasn't quite there. I knew I had my baby. Like, I knew I had my wife. And I don't know. That to me, my baby was just so much more important. And obviously, I want to win, But I don't know. The magnitude of it just went down a little bit.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being Daddy Puna.
Ha, thank you. That's a good nickname.
You got in and you got out tonight. Did you have dinner reservations or something like right after this?
I think so. The Oyster Bar at Palace Station.
Palace Station? It's legit.
That's what I heard.
And I we know that this is your second time you've had a 31-second finish. Your fastest is actually 28 seconds.
Correction. My fastest is 10 seconds.
Where was
but
that?
it's not in the ring. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Hey-o.
Hey, but you're still married, so that's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
I mean, but when you have something that's like that, it's funny. He said 30, you were like 31. I mean, when you come down and when you're paying that much attention, do those seconds matter? Do you see that 28? Is it a goal to beat that and get something faster? Or
No way. I just so happened to hear it and it just stuck in my brain. And I don't know. I feel like it's so chaotic that you don't even know what's going on at those times. And once you hear something like 31 seconds, it just like morphs and stays in your brain.
Yeah.
So that's all I got going on in my head.
Well, I guess last thing with that, I mean, once you know that what you're capable and how quick you're able to get it, I know you were talking about the confidence. Is that what's going to stick in your head? That do you get that belief that if you go forward and you throw those hands, that the finish is quite possibly one punch away? Does that help build the confidence?
100%. I know that anybody that gets touched in their fights, anybody that kind of gets dropped, I know I have a big advantage on. And also just a confident. I've never been a confident person for whatever reason throughout wrestling in high school, wrestling in college. I just never had that confidence. And I think I'm just starting to find the confidence. Like, started going to church like a year or two ago. I went throughout my life, but kind of just really went on my own and just finding confidence through God. And I don't know, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
Last one. How's Sean get it done? And Sean Strickland. How's he get it done?
I was like, is he fighting tonight?
No.
I was so confused.
But he's got a big one coming up.
Yeah.
And how's he looking at the gym?
Oh, like a monster. He's looking really good, It's hard to say without kind of giving away what he's been doing in there. But I think he puts him away. I don't know. I think the pressure is going to be too much, which is kind of crazy because Duplessis has crazy pressure too. But I don't know. Sean just seems a little different this camp. He's a little more motivated. Maybe not more motivated, but like, I don't know, just a little bit more different, a little bit like you can just see it,
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but I think it's going to be good for him.
And does that energy, when you know that somebody either has a belt or is going for a belt, does that energy trickle throughout the whole gym? Like, was everybody feeling extra motivated and pushed forward because of all of it?
Totally, but it's also kind of scary because Extreme's full of straight killers, like top to bottom, whatever you like, any level, regional scene, whatever, all killers, and like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of us had a fight this week. And, like, it's kind of scary going with another guy that has a fight, because they have an ego, too, and they don't want to lose. I'm like, I don't want to get hurt in camp. Like, you guys are nasty. So like, it's actually kind of scary more than anything.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Well done, sir, tonight.
Thank you.
Not since Hendricks, Martin Kamen have I seen somebody get knocked across the cage. That power from 85 to 70, how soon did you know? Like, I know it's there, but I'm really about to super saiyan some people in here.
I mean, I knew I had it at 85, and I was like tiny, you know. I'd walk in the cage at 85 fight night. If you look at my Dusko fight, I kind of did it to him. I didn't quite put him out like that, but I think I sent him a couple of yards. But I like him, though. I don't mean that in a bad way. I really do like him, but just saying. But yeah, actually, I take that back because my last fight, I landed like so many punches. I was like, what the heck? Do I just not have power at 170? So
That was a very generous ref. He definitely gave that man every chance possible. But let me circle back to something that just blows me away. You rehydrated at 85 to 85? Like you didn't...
Yeah. I probably would show up fight week at 188. And then, like, the PI is so good. They give you all your meals, you know, to make weight and stuff. And I was like, I don't need this. I'm going out to eat for every meal. I'd eat the dessert they gave me and the fruits, and then I just go out to eat, like, whatever I wanted and just make weight like nothing.
That's awesome, man. And, you know, it's great to see you in such good spirits because, you know, from everything you've been through, family stuff now, contenders, you name it. You've been there, done that. Can't wait to read the book about it. Mm-hmm. But now to see this move to 70, a new coat of paint, you know, it's like, okay, will this work? Was this the right idea? And clearly it is. I mean, how satisfying is it to just conquer those demons and know this is the right idea or the great team behind me, and 2025 looks, it's going to be a bright future for me.
Super satisfying, you know. Anytime you put in the work and it pays off, you know, it's always a great feeling. That's the biggest, like, indication that you're doing the right work. But I feel like I just wasn't tied down to the results this time. I knew regardless of whatever happened, like, backstage, I was visualizing getting hit with his uppercut, you know. His last fight, he knocked the dude out with the uppercut, and I was like, damn, that could be me tonight. And, you know, a couple of times I visualized that, and I was like, oh, I hope not. But, yeah, I wasn't being tied down to the results. I knew that regardless, I had my wife and, you know, my dogs, my baby to go home, and they're going to love me regardless of the outcome.
You still, when you were flexing for the camera afterwards, all Hulk Hogan-like and whatever, you still look crazy big, muscular, solid. What did you do specific to cut all that from 85 to 70? Because that's a big chunk of change, that 15 pounds.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I just listened to the PI, all the people there, the nutrition team. They're so helpful. They're so great. They're super hands-on. They give you everything you need, from the foods to the liquids, checking in with you, making sure you're cut. They're right there. And I don't know. I weirdly cut super well. I'm a sweaty, nasty dude, so, like, it's easy for me to start sweating. So I don't know. I was just so light at 85. It really wasn't a crazy cut for me.
That's awesome, man. And last for me, we're on the 9th island. I see the lei. Why the lei? It looks awesome.
Thank you. Did you say why the lei?
Yeah, like what's going on? What are you celebrating? What are you recognizing?
I don't know. My wife gave it to me. Just kind of a cultural thing. I wish I could give you a better answer. I don't know. I've just graduations, any kind of special events, you get a lei. You get a bunch of leis, and I got one.
Well, congratulations, sir. Much mahalo. Well done on the win.
Thank you. Yes, sir. All good. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.